Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by, and today I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can tell if a cake is done. When it comes to baking cakes, there is nothing worse than taking it out of the oven and letting it cool and then realizing it's still raw inside, because nobody wants to eat a raw cake, let's be real. It's actually really easy to tell when your cake is done, and I'm going to show you 3 foolproof ways to tell if it is, so that you can make sure you never have that problem again. Alright, so let me show you the different foolproof ways I've found that you can test to see if a cake is ready. Ignore the hole, that is from me putting a toothpick in earlier. Alright, so the first way I like to do it is actually with a toothpick. So you could use like a big cake tester or a toothpick, and basically all you're going to do is insert it into the cake, and if it comes out clean, then you know it's good to go. So insert it in. And if you come out clean like this and there's just a little bit of crumbs, then you're good to go. If it comes out liquidy, you want to keep baking the cake longer. That's probably the technique that I use the most, and it's usually pretty foolproof, so that was the one that I would recommend if that was all you had time to do. The next tell you can use to see if a cake is done then is to see if it pulls away from the sides. So here you can actually see it quite distinctly, where it's actually pulled away pretty well over the entire outer edge of the cake. So that's a clear indication to me that it's ready to go. This cake is a very light one, it's a lemon chiffon, so it's not really getting as much color as some like yellow cakes would, but that's also a good indication, is if the cake gets nice and golden brown. Finally, the last way that I like to tell if a cake is done is by touching it. A cake that's finished baking is going to be light and springy to the touch, so if you touch it, it's going to kind of bounce back on you, and it's not going to leave an indent in the cake. Just like that. That's how you can tell if it's good to go. And yeah, these are 3 foolproof methods you can use to see if a cake is finished baking. Alright, and that's a wrap. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. I share new videos every week about different baking tips and tricks, as well as lots of delicious recipes that you should try out soon in your own kitchen. Let me know in the comments below if you already knew these techniques and if you're using them when baking your own cakes, and also let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. I would love to hear your suggestions and work on some in the upcoming months. So once again, thank you so much for your support. Stay tuned for the next video, and in the meantime, I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. Bye!